Okay, so to submit this, here's what we want to do. Click that save button one more time, just to make sure all your corrections have gone through. Then you're going to navigate into SAM. Under number 2, it's going to say save work to SAM. We're going to find our files. So find wherever you save that. It should be under your H drive, Tech Apps, Word, then Module 1. And I like to use this date modified button because that's always going to come up with the most recent file. Go ahead and click open. All right, you shouldn't see any submission attempts on here. I know I have a couple, so don't worry about those. You're going to say this should be attempt number 1. So go ahead and click that submit button, and it's going to accept your file. Now what you need to do is you need to check your grade summary report. So open that up, and this is going to be a report of what your score is. Yours is going to say submission 1 on here since this is your first time submitting it, and it's going to give you a score. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to go back into our original document and we need to make some changes. Okay, and we can see there's a couple things in here, and most of it's just like we have some spelling mistakes. So here's how I'm going to navigate that. On the top right hand corner, I'm just going to put my mouse over the window button there, and I'm going to use one of these split screens. I like to use this first one. So now on the left hand side, I'll zoom out a little bit. And on the right-hand side, we have our main document. On the left-hand side, we have our report. And what this is ultimately telling me is that I have some spelling and grammar issues. Okay, so we're going to look through this very carefully to see what it is that we might have done incorrectly. And for instance, this says located in Whispering Oaks. And you guys can see that I forgot an S after the word oak. So we're going to add an oak in, or an S in there. Additionally, the other thing that I found that I missed is that it should be listed at only $215,000 with an exclamation point. So we're going to delete that period and change that to an exclamation point. The next thing says the paragraph theater room was not found, should be entered in there. Well, we spelled theater incorrectly. So we're going to spell that T-H-E-A-T-E-R. Okay. Keep going down to enter more text, the paragraph fresh interior paint. That was the one I told you about a little bit earlier. I forgot the T on purpose. So click that after the word paint and make sure that says paint. And we'll kind of just keep looking through this. The paragraph located in Whispering was not found. Well, that means we just have a spelling and grammar mistake. And we see that a couple more times. So just because we forgot that little exclamation point, it marked me wrong in several areas. Okay, and we've gone through, we've changed that paint, everything's good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close out of my report. I don't need that anymore. And I've made changes to my original document. So now I'm going to hit the save button again one more time to make sure I've modified all of those changes. I'll come back into SAM, find that same file, and now here it is edited a couple minutes later. Click open, and if you hit submit again, hopefully your thing now says that you got a 100 out of 100. Hopefully that's submission 2 for you. But again, if you need to go through this and do this multiple times, it's just spelling and grammar errors. What I encourage you to do is I will leave mine up kind of full screen here, or call your teacher over if there's something that maybe doesn't stick out. But that project should be 100 out of 100. If you need help with submissions, let one of us know and we will come get that project sorted out. So that is SAM Word module project number 1.